Hey y'all, it's Kayla Symone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a little bit of a different segment, a little bit of a more interactive chit chat talking segment. This segment is going to be called Deep Condition. So the reason why I'm calling this segment Deep Condition is because I'm going to be coming to you talking about what are perceived to be deep conditions, maybe just trials that I'm going through, maybe things that aren't sitting well with me or aren't sitting well with me, or news that I want to share, but just opening up and being therapeutic and sharing more with you guys about the condition of my life, what's going on, how deep it is, or maybe it's not deep. Maybe I'm overthinking stuff. And so the deep conditioner that I'm going to be using today, or that I do have in my head today, is this Meola Organics Rosemary Mint Strengthening Deep Conditioner. This has been helping my hair retain its curls, give it some snapback, because my hair has been having some moisture overload. So this is more on the protein side, more on the strengthening side. So I really love this deep conditioner. I actually mixed it with some mint castor oil, so that's why it's showing that color. It's normally white, and it just works wonders on my hair. It has been helping my hair just really snap back and look good or whatever. So now, without further adu, we're going to get into the topic. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, definitely make sure you do that. Like, comment, and subscribe at the end of this video, or you can do it as we're, going through stuff right now, talking about it right now, whatever we're doing right now. You can do all that stuff right now. I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe if you do like this segment, or if you want to give me some feedback on what you want to see on my channel, do that. And I'm just dropping stuff. Okay, let's get into it. So guys, the topic today that I'm going to talk about, that has been something I've been dealing with, is just not losing who you are as a creative, not losing your creativity, and just being inspired to do what you want to do and take control of your life and direct your life, and how God has revealed it to you and how you see fit. So the reason that topic kind of came about to me, has really been hitting home for me, is because I was the kid who, got really good grades in school, student athlete, of course went the traditional route and went to college for sociology, basically community governance and advocacy at Michigan State University. Go Green. And while being there, like, I had fun. I definitely enjoyed it, and my outlet really at school was track. So I really enjoyed my teammates, having fun with them, being creative. But I never really, I don't know, my dad brought up this point to me a while ago. He was like, I wonder how it would have been if you went to school, art school, to study art. Because in my high school, Kansas State University, if y'all went to Cass, y'all know that joke. Kansas State University, because we had curriculums there. And so in high school, my curriculum was an art curriculum. I was in the graphic arts department. I was pretty talented at drawing, still am if I wanted to draw. And I've always been more creative, but I've also been very smart as well. Just more so lazy when it came to doing schoolwork and stuff. So I would not study, get A's, B's. High school was a little more challenging, so I had to try a little harder, but for the most part, I could pick up something and just run with it. And track was always an outlet, and then art was always an outlet. So I was forever designing clothes and getting nail and makeup kits from my mom as a kid, the little Barbie ones with the cheap makeup, honey. And just all kinds of stuff, drawing up mock-ups for things that I wanted to happen. One week I was going to have a fashion line, one week I was going to have this. And the older I got, I really started narrowing my focus about, things that could be done, or what was supposed to be possible. And until recently, it really dawned on me that, we let society put us in these boxes of what you have to do and who you have to be. And if you want to be successful, you have to be a doctor. And if you want to be successful, you need to be a lawyer, and you need to go to law school. And there's all these pressures from, you know, and not necessarily my parents, but just in general, people wanting you to be what they perceive as successful. And the reality is, using your gifts and using your talents and using what God gave you, you can be successful in anything you want to be successful in. I was kind of going through this bout where I was like, you know, I decided not to go to grad school right after I graduated school because I struggled in school a little bit, and that'll be a story I open up and talk about. Again, not because of my grades, but because of things that were happening in my life. My parents were getting divorced at that time, which is a whole story and situation within itself. But my parents were getting divorced at the time. I'm the only child. There's a lot of factors that went into that had me more or less depressed, anxious about things, just not diagnosed, but I definitely was feeling some type of way. And I know that my college teammates knew it. I know that just people around me that cared about me could tell. I started acting out. I was doing all kinds of stuff, just not necessarily out of rebellion, but just out of pain and trying to ease that pain. Piercings, tattoos, like, and I'm not saying those things are bad, because I want to get a new tattoo. But they're just part of processes that I went through in that time. And I made it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I graduated on time, did all that I was supposed to do, and you know, I just didn't decide to go to grad school because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to study exactly. And it kind of felt a type of way when like all my friends started going back to grad school, and not felt some type of way as in I wasn't happy for them. I was ecstatic for them, but I always kind of had this feeling of like, dang, am I being left behind? Am I doing all that I can do to be the best that I can be and get the best that I can get out of life? Or am I just settling for just having my bachelor's degree and just, you know, existing, just going to work every day? So even though I feel like I've accomplished some pretty cool things between college and now, I just feel like, dang, everybody can say I have this master's, or everybody, you know, automatically feels that you're super successful if you have all these degrees, and that just isn't me. My bachelor's degree was me because at that time that's what I wanted to achieve, but it just wasn't me it's not in my heart to go back and get a master's degree right now for something that like I'm currently working in. It doesn't make sense to me financially, and I'm not convinced that it's for me to go. And I don't have to be okay. I am okay with that. And so I guess like, if you're somebody that's out there that thinks that you're behind, or because you're not doing what everyone else is doing, that you are a failure, you're not. God allows us to go through different processes, and God allows us to have different life experiences for a reason, because, you know, if I didn't have this experience where I'm not in that percentage of black women that has a master's degree, am I saying I don't want to aim for greatness? No, but I haven't found exactly what I want to do with that yet, and I don't see the need in wasting money. And people say it's never a waste of money to invest in yourself, and that's true, but wasting money in traditional education, in which I do not want to study. I am like super ecstatic to let you guys know that instead of going to traditional school, I am going to be going to school in October, but I'm going to school for something that I'm actually passionate about. So I'm going to be going to school starting on the 21st to an esthetician's program. You guys ask me all the time on YouTube, like, what are you using for your skincare? My skincare video was well received, and I did that like last year. People are always asking me, what am I using on my skin? Your makeup always looks so natural. What do you use on your skin? What do you use on your skin? My face soap, actually, I make that myself. I was making my face moisturizer, but I haven't been. I use like a Pond's one. I use different serums and oils, and I just really am into skincare and makeup. Makeup is definitely more of a creative outlet for me. It's something that I picked up and started doing to just help spruce myself up, because I was a student athlete, and you know, there's always this perception about girls that do any kind of sport that they gotta be rough and they gotta be this and they gotta be that. But in reality, I like all that stuff. So of course my camera just overheated or whatever, and it's hot. What I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my stupid camera. I'm going to be going to esthetician school in this month. I was about to say in October because October just started this month, and I am super excited to just be able to put my efforts and my money into something that will ultimately get me a license and a skill, help me kind of reignite that creativity. Like, I work in corporate America right now. I work actually in government right now, and it's an amazing job. Like, the job that I do is so fun, but it's nothing like having something for yourself that you know you can start a business with, and that you can just really help, like, keep that creativity close to you. I used to love doing my makeup and doing my clients' makeup back in Detroit, and just to see somebody, you know, get referred to you and they're like, hey,
somebody recommended me to you. You know, I don't like a whole bunch of makeup, but I want something. I see your makeup is cute.
And then, you know, for me to go from consulting with that person to sitting down and doing their makeup to chatting about their life and their kids and getting to know people and just getting to know people's hearts. I want to come back to you because you enhanced their beauty. You didn't necessarily make them look like a different person. No shade, no tea. Whether it's for a birthday, a beauty event, or whatever, I just haven't had any issues with clients being dissatisfied, and I'm excited to expand upon my skills that I've picked up myself. I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to learn more about skincare for sure, because that's really something that's near and dear to my heart, especially for colored women. And yeah, so that's super exciting. I'm going back to school for that. So that's what really sparked this conversation, this deep condition of feeling like a failure because you didn't go this traditional route, when in reality we should all be inspired to still keep something near and dear to our hearts that we love. So I'm going to take y'all with me on my esthetician school journey. I'm going to probably blog or just kind of check in with you guys on how school is going and talking to you all about what I'm learning during that time. That'll probably be a whole different like segment, and y'all can help me come up with a name for that or something. But that is all I really have to talk about today, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Definitely like this video if you've stuck around this long. Make sure you subscribe if you want to get to know me a little more. We're going to have some more deep condition segments where I come to you while I'm deep conditioning my hair and doing some self-care on the inside and the outside. This, for me, doing YouTube and just kind of being able to sit and open up and talk to a camera, but you all, is very therapeutic. And I know there are some things that I may go through or I may feel that other people go through and feel, and God's been really talking to me about like not being so sheltered and keeping some of my experiences to myself, because y'all, I didn't been through some stuff, okay? I done been through some stuff, and you'll have to stick around a little bit to find out what some of that stuff is, how some of that stuff played out. Some of these deep conditions will be like more like story times, and you know, they may tie into past story times that I've done, and I'll link them and all that other stuff. But without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all go on about y'all day. Comment down below, let me know if you are doing something creative, what you're doing to keep that creative spark alive, how you feel about schooling. Is it for you? Is it not for you? Why not? Do y'all feel like school is for everybody? And we can continue this conversation down below. I will talk to you guys later. Peace. Bye.